Hello everyone, this is Candace from Return to Avalon, and I'm here for this week's reading. This is the week before Christmas 2016, and I am going to use the Fairy Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine. The last several weeks I've used the Oracle of the Dragon Fae, at least one card. This week I'm not feeling like that's what I need to do. I'm feeling like this week I need to use the Fairy Tarot, and so I think that I'm going to draw 3 cards from the deck and see what the energy is for the entire week. I also wanted to mention that I know this is going to be kind of an emotional week for a lot of people, or leading up to an emotional time period if it's not already starting for you. Getting together with family and whatnot can be pretty stressful. Essential oils can do amazing things, and these are 2 that I've been working with a lot. Purify. It just kind of, when I just breathe it in, I also put it in my diffuser, and it is a blend, so it is one that you can apply topically. But what I usually use it for is I just breathe it in. I take the lid off. I breathe in very deep, at least 3 times, and I just visualize being cleansed, like my white light coming in and just pushing everything away. It's pretty powerful. This for me is the one that works, that is the most obvious, is that it's working. I feel it working. The other one that I have is a Balance, which is a grounding blend. It's also a blend, so you can use it topically. I also use this one just in healing. I do put it in my diffuser sometimes. I actually don't love the scent of this. I don't dislike it, but it's not one that I'm anxious to just sit there and breathe it in. But when I use this one, I visualize my feet growing roots into the earth, so it just kind of grounds me. This is great for me to use before I do a reading. It seems to work quite well. So I've already done all of that because I didn't want to take forever, because breathing takes time, and I don't want to just sit here breathing. So I did that already. I did my grounding, and I have spent some time asking the fairies to come in and for protection and everything for all of us. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards a bit, and we'll see what pops up for this week. Okay. Queen of Autumn. Generous, stylish, gracious, practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Okay, so I keep getting that I need to go through all of the cards, and then we're going to have a big picture. So the next one is 2 of Winter. And that is, indecision is holding you back. Make the choices best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Okay. It is Mercury retrograde, so I'm kind of feeling like that energy is coming in here kind of for the reading, so we can keep that in mind as we go forward. And the last card is Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. So this is really interesting because I was going to say this might not be the best time to be working on your career because of Mercury retrograde. Things aren't very clear right now. Things can be a little bit fuzzy. We can make the wrong decisions pretty easily. unless we're able to harness that energy, and then if we're able to use that energy for our benefit, then maybe we can do things a little bit differently. I'm not an expert in this sort of thing as far as, how things work astrologically, and so for me, it's like I was kind of in a debate of whether, I should keep focusing on my business or I should wait until after January 8th. So it's interesting that this comes up, that it is a good time to work on your career, but let's see what everything comes together as. Just give me a minute here as I get all the stuff coming through. Okay, so this may be a time when you are going to meet somebody who is going to be helping you move forward in some way in your life. So this may be somebody who helps you with something in healing. This could be somebody who helps you get a new job, somebody who becomes a new friend who may help you way in the future. But this is a meeting that may happen this week. I'm also feeling like it could be somebody that you already know, and maybe you're going to have some healing happen because of seeing them again. Okay, so that makes sense, I think. It's funny because this first card covers so many things, so it's kind of picking up the things that kind of that feel right for right now. So I'm feeling like that, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And you have to remember that you're helping your dreams come true means you're going to be healing things as well. A lot of this, I feel like it's really going to be, really that this is somebody who is going to help your career, or is going to be a connection that really helps you, like as a stepping stone even. I'm also feeling like, and this is kind of like a lighter, funner, not like a terribly important thing, is taking this time to decorate your house for the season if you haven't already done that. Taking time to do like these extra things that make you feel good, even though it may take time and you're thinking, oh, well, I need to be focusing on this or that, or I need to be, doing something else. This is the time that you can take time to do that. So I'm feeling like, decorating for Christmas or whatever, or for however you celebrate the holidays. And also just like in how you care for yourself, like taking more time for yourself, and maybe dressing up more often. Interesting. So I just heard like party in my head. So act like you're dressed like you're going to a party like every day, or, at least a day, even when you're not going to a party. Alright, just a second here. So the part that stands out to me for this next card is feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional, and trying to please others. So this is the holidays. This makes a lot of sense because a lot of times we are doing things to make other people happy. So you are serving food that somebody else is going to like, that you don't necessarily like making, or you're going to be traveling to somebody's house when you would rather not go there. So you're always pleasing other people, and sometimes it's okay to not do that, to do what you want to do instead. And this is interesting. I feel like there's like a big thing here that I'm not getting. Something with the intellectual and the emotional. There's something there that I'm not understanding what they're telling me. Okay. Okay. So I'm moving on from that, and we're going to come back to it. I feel like there's a connection with the next card, maybe. So Queen of Winter, strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. So that did connect with the previous card, and that we need to not feel like we always need to be doing things for other people. So this is also at a time that we may need to let go of people if they're not benefiting you in any way. If there's not anything that's good in this relationship, then it may be time to just cut them loose, let them go. Okay, so this is also relating to people. So if you are divorced, or in a breakup situation, and you have some sort of connection, like with kids or pets or whatever, this may be the time when you're going to have to kind of just draw a line and let them know, that this is not going to be okay. If it's not going well is what I mean. If there's something going on that you need to be like, I need more distance, or I need you to not, be so needy or so, I don't know, but it's a time when you need to be confident in yourself and saying no, if they're being difficult about something. So this is also about that you can do things on your own, so you don't need to be relying on other people all the time. You don't need to feel like you maybe need to keep, I'm going to use this as an example, and hopefully, this kind of works for people and to see what I mean. But if you have like an ex-husband, for example, and you feel like you need to keep him in your life because you need somebody to mow the lawn and fix the furnace and, do all these other things, even though you're still not married, but you still have like that connection or whatever, but you feel like in doing that, then you owe him. You have to be there for him for certain things because he's doing things for you. You need to know that you can do these things yourself. You can also hire people to do things, and it may just be easier for you and better for you, for your own sanity and growth, and for your heart to just tell them, okay, this is done. We don't need to do this anymore. So that's where the intellectual and the emotional comes in, is that you need to, like, intellectually you may be thinking, that you need connections with certain people because they're going to be needed at some point in time. And emotionally, you just don't want to deal with them anymore. You just don't want to have anything to do with them. Emotionally, you're just like, you just want them to just not be there. Like, you don't have to worry about what they're thinking or saying or doing or what they're wanting from you all the time. So this is very much about like human connections. Like, I'm really feeling there's a lot of connections here. Things that you're going to have to like release this week, let go of some people, rethink your relationships with some people, and know that there is somebody that will come into your life, either reappearing in your life, or showing up for the first time in your life, and they're going to really help you in some way. They're going to help you in your own growth and to eventually get to that point of your dreams coming true. So that was kind of a hard reading because I felt like everything was a little bit scattered. Like, I was having a hard time tying it all together, but it makes sense. I really hope that it's not like too stressful of a week for you guys. Next Sunday is Christmas, so I don't know if I will do a reading that day. It will just kind of depend on how things are. I mean, I don't really see that many people would be hopping on to see a reading, but yeah, maybe because everybody's off work and stuff, so maybe I will. We'll see how the day is going for me and what feels right to me. Just make sure to take time this week for yourself and don't get too stressed out or overwhelmed, and allow yourself, that time to rest. And I hope that everything goes well for you. And I will see you when I see you next week or the week after. All right. Happy holidays.